Hi, this is Monica. Thank you for joining me for the Vibrance Beginner Breathwork series. Welcome to part 2 of Vibrance Beginner Breathwork. Today we will be deepening into the techniques that we have learned in part 1 and adding a few additional techniques to round out your breathwork practice as we move through this 4-part Beginner Breathwork series. And you're welcome to close the eyes or keep them open, whatever is comfortable for you. But just take a moment to soften in to wherever you are right now. You can continue this practice sitting or lying down if that's more comfortable for you. Wherever you are, relax through the shoulders, unclench the jaw, soften through the forehead and eyebrows. Just settling into your practice today. We'll begin today's practice with 3 humming breaths. This is a slow, steady inhale, and on the exhale, seal the lips and hum through the nose. A slow, steady hum, almost making an sound. So let's take 3 breaths. Join me on the inhale and exhale. Great. 2 more breaths, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Humming helps to awaken the vagus nerve. Next, we'll ground into our practice with a 3-part breath. This is a powerful grounding breath to shift you into the rest and digest nervous system. If you'd like to join me, you can place 1 hand on the belly and 1 hand on the chest. And this 3-part breath, we're inhaling first through the belly, second through the ribs, and third through the chest. So those are the 3 parts of this breath. First belly, second ribs, and third chest. And on the exhale, we are just reversing that. So we are exhaling first through the chest, second from the ribs, and third through the belly. So this 3-part breath, again, is a powerful grounding breath and will help to shift us into the parasympathetic nervous system, calming us for the remainder of our breathwork practice today. So join me. We will inhale through the nostrils for our 3-part breath. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Great. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Feel each center expand in your body, and exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and exhale, chest, ribs, belly. 1 more breath in our 3-part breath. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Beautiful. So now that we've completed our 3-part breath, we will move into our centering coherence breath. So if you did have the hands on the heart and the belly, feel free to just place them on your knees. If you're lying down, rest them at your sides, wherever is comfortable. And our coherence breath, if you'll remember from part 1 of our Vibrance Beginner Breathwork series, the coherence breath is a 5-count inhale and 5-count exhale, slow and steady, each through the nostrils. So in today's practice for part 2 of our series, we'll deepen into this and we'll continue our coherence breath for a few more rounds than we did in our part 1 practice, just to deepen into this grounding breathwork technique. So join me whenever you're ready. Again, you can keep the eyes open or closed. And we'll begin with our inhale to a count of 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great work. You can blink the eyes open if you had them closed. And take a deep inhale and exhale, just a clearing breath. And allow your breathing to return to a pace that is natural for you. We'll close out today's breathwork practice with 3 physiological sighs. The physiological sigh is a deep inhale, and at the top of your inhale, you sip in just a little bit more air, expanding the lungs as much as possible, and then a slow and steady exhale through the mouth. And this is one of the quickest ways to shift your nervous system into a rest and digest parasympathetic state. So we will use this technique to close out today's practice, taking 3 physiological sighs. So join me on the inhale, slow and steady, and at the top, sip in a little bit more air, and exhale through the mouth. Slow and steady. Wonderful. 2 more just like that. Inhale, slow, steady through the nostrils. At the top, sip in a bit more air, and exhale, slow and steady through the mouth. Great. 1 more breath just like that. Inhale. Sip in a little bit more air at the top. And exhale through the mouth. Thank you so much for joining me for part 2 of the Vibrance Beginner Breathwork series. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope with each part of this series you are feeling more and more confident, and you're noticing more and more power in your lungs and your body, and more peace and presence in your daily life. This was Om Monica. Thank you for joining me for part 2 of Vibrance Beginner Breathwork series. I will see you next week for part 3, and I'll leave you with an Om.